and 2 and 3 and 4. Archy and Mehitabel got a divorce. I didn't know they were married. They were married? Yeah, of course. Their love was written in the stars, or in a song for the sake of clarity. It said, Mehitabel, hi, it's Archy. For a good time, marry me. And she did, cause she was like that. Over him she thought she could be. Cause he wouldn't write a thing like that if he didn't mean it, would he? And by mean it, I mean forever. And by forever, I mean with her. Just the thought of his warm, buggy lovin' made her stretch and purr. Mehitabel was a cat, you may remember, and Archy was a roach. He rode her like a studebaker, and she wore him as a brooch. She loved to get him into trouble and let him grant her sweet asylum. Theirs was a love uncluttered by quibbles of age or size or phylum. He'd say, you're the cat's pajamas, and she'd answer, you're the bee's knees. And that's as close as they ever got to talking differences in species. He got her giddy as a kitten, she made him comfy as a bug. She'd give him little nibbles and he'd holler, back off your big lug. And then he'd run around real fast and she'd pretend to hunt him down. The kind of game they can only play with no other cats around. They'd spend their days in a heady haze of poetry and wine. In games there was no way to win and lines that didn't rhyme. At night he'd write some verses and she'd work up a little dance. He'd brew her Cuban coffee as she sewed patches on his pants. They'd go singing and drinking out of inkpots and waltzing on the roof. Mehitabel lived for gaiety and Archy for the truth. Well, it sounds like they were happy, yeah, for the longest time they were. She gave him everything and he'd do anything for her. So what happened? Nothing happened, man. Sometimes these things go sour. And today's bouquet is tomorrow's solitary, dry and dying faded flower in a vase beneath the staircase in some dim abandoned hallway. Hey, I love it when it all works out, but look, it doesn't always. Our two lovers were as puzzled as you as to why it fell apart. She said, I don't know how it happened, but I've let you break my heart. He said, hey, we had to try it, this doesn't mean it wasn't worth it, kid. But his lover discovered to her disquiet that she rather thought it did. Is there any sadness sadder than the passing of what you had? The things that seemed to matter then now matter not a tad. The good and bad play out in arbitrary, strange proportions. If someone loves you, you better thank your lucky stars for your good fortune. If anybody tries to tell you different, take a hard look at the source. 'Cause Archy and Mehitabel got a divorce.